Alright, now you should be able to hear me. How about now? Alright, let's see. Alright. So you are... Let's see if it pulls you up. Alright, so plat. Oh, that's 2v2. What are you in 1v1? It's not showing. Gold? Alright, well, we'll start with mid gold then. Alright, did you have a certain matchup you wanted to start with? I think you said PVT? PvP. Alright. Alright, so I'm sure I can find a gold for toss pretty easy. Alright, so what do you think you struggle with PvP while I find someone? What do you struggle with PvP? Just a bit of everything. Okay. Let's see. Right. Right. Let me get this guy. Alright, so PvP, I'd almost be inclined to just, you know, learn one build and just stick with that until you're like plat diamond. Just get really used to executing one build and doing it well. So what that build can be, I'm trying to think of the easier ones to pull off. Like, you probably don't want to do a blink build. I mean, you could, but blink takes some pretty good decision making in micro and APM to pull that off. I mean, okay, your choices are basically going to be blink, one base oracle, one gate expand, which I don't know if I would do that one. And then you've got, you could do Phoenix. That one's a little bit harder than the oracle one. I guess those are your main options. Oh, you could do DT, I guess. That one's also okay. So I mean, if you want to pick one of those, and we can just work with that. Alright, we can do blink. Alright, no problem. I'll tell him to do whatever. Yeah, we'll start. Okay. So you're basically going to want to build that keeps you safe against 4 gates and stuff like that, and can scout a little bit. So you're basically going to start off with pretty standard, you know, 9 pylon, 13 gate.
Alright. Sounds simple enough.
Now on this map, cannon rushes are very common, which you probably have ran into a few.
Oh yeah.
So you want to build all your buildings at the top of your base. It doesn't have to be at the very top, just towards the top. That makes sense.
Alright, yeah.
I think you have a lot of background noise coming from you, I think.
See if I can adjust that.
Oh, that's much better. Oh, now you're really low though. Maybe you need to turn up a little bit. Let me see if I can turn you up on Skype. That's good. Oh shit, I didn't say ready. Hopefully he didn't. Alright, so yeah, you want to be building your buildings towards the top side of your base. It doesn't have to be at the very top. It just keeps you safer against cannon rushes. So 9 pylon, 13 gate. You can scout in your base for proxies after 13, but then go back to mining.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh no, never mind, Scott. This is way too much money. Okay, so you're gonna 15 gas. Make sure you clean this one more time, by the way. Alright, so go back to mining. 15 gas. So you're gonna clean this one more time. You get your pylon down. Again, on this map, though, I would try to build towards the top of your base. If you see cannon rush you, you're going to lose your gateway, too. Alright, so grab your second gas. Keep roping up, keep roping up. Never cut. 3 guys in that one gas guy. We've only got 2 in there. Cyber core up when you can. You've got too many probes queued up. You could have gotten that cyber down a lot faster. Cyber.
You must place that in a power field.
Gotta get it down, cyber. Alright, go Scott. Scott. Need to go Scott. Yeah, there you go. Just send it straight to his base. Yeah. Just click on the minimap. Yeah, there you go. Alright, guys in gas right away. Pylon in advance. Alright, so go ahead and cancel one probe. I'm gonna make mothership core. Couldn't have stood up. And we'd be making a sentry right now too. I wouldn't start the warp attack. Get a sentry before that next time. I mean, you're a little bit low on gas just because you took your gases late. But, alright, get your sentry when you can. Alright, so you're scouting him. How much Chronobus does he have? That kind of stuff. So looks, he's got a double gas. Probably nothing really. His build's a little bit off, but. Alright, get your Twilight Council down when you can. Get everything near the front of your base. Get your Twilight down. Twilight. The Mothership Core should be near the front of your base. Your Sentry should be near the front of your base. Should be making a Stalker. Hock your units. For that purpose. Alright, go ahead and get your third gateway down. Okay, so we're saving Chronobus for Blink. Should have another Stalker queued up after the first one. There you go. So this one. Alright, start Blink. Chronobus. You're gonna stop probe production. You're gonna send out a probe to start doing some proxy. Oh, you already have one out. Okay, that works. You ready to kind of blink again? You can set up a proxy pylon if you want. Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't do it in range of the watchtower next time though. But keep kind of steam blink. Should be wearing off soon. Oh, you must have just.
I'm here in the shadow.
Alright, so turn on your gates.
Research complete.
Kind of blink. Make sure you warp in right away as your money's floating a little bit. Warping. You can still hallucinate a Phoenix to see what kind of tech he's going. Just make sure it's not DT or something. Warping. You want to be headed up. I mean, I guess go ahead and throw down a 4th gate, even though you shouldn't need to normally. But just go ahead and throw it down. Just spend your money. Always going to be blink though, not gateways. That takes forever to finish. Alright, so you're going to want an even closer proxy pylon. Looks like he's got some immortals out and he's doing the fast expand. So make sure you're warping in, warping. Alright, close proxy pylon. Yeah. So you're going to have to go soon though. You just got your warp, but you got to go now. Well, kind of just blink one more time before you go, I guess. A little bit late as well.
As all are one.
So once blink is finished, probably should be heading that way.
Research complete.
So it's done. Maybe get one more warp in before you go. Warp in. Now you gotta go.
I'm here in the shadows.
Make sure you're focused on your blink micro. 2 immortals is kind of iffy. I mean, you could blink at the top or something.
We are one.
Blink into the main. Start picking off pylons and stuff. Maybe in that gateway is starting to build. No, don't target the next. Just don't get trapped up there. Don't get trapped. Don't get trapped. Don't get greedy. Warping. Get your units together. Careful units. You could force field him into his main and pick off his natural. You have that sentry there. Gotta get creative with Blink. Blink on top of those stalkers now. Control him. Watch your mothership for it. Don't lose that mothership. Nice. You can focus down the next one. Time warp his ramp so he can't come down. I might be too late. Yeah, you might have to back off. Right, so you could go for another blink into the main. It's just you have to pull these immortals apart. Gotta go speed. Speed is key here. You gotta keep moving. The longer the game goes on, the worse shape you're gonna be in.
As all
So I mean, yeah, you definitely think on top of that. Focus down the immortals up. Focus them down. Blink these other two stalkers up. It's a lot of your DPS. Watch your mothership core. Can't lose that. Okay, you saw him at the top of his ramp, so you can maybe go poke down his natural again and like time warp the ramp or something.
we await.
Just have to keep active. The longer the game goes on, the worse it's gonna be. Yeah, you see his units are in position now though. So maybe you can go to the top now and like time warp the ramp and then like blink up or something. You have to time warp that ramp though, so you can just walk up. Pick off units. Okay, you just got 2 free stalkers. You're going a little bit deep. Alright, so your next round could be like a round of sentries and a zealot, and then blink into the main, and then force field him out of the natural one. As this mortal count grows, you don't really have too many choices. Pick off that immortal. Pick off that immortal. Mortals are more important than mothership core. Maybe warp in like 2 sentries in a zealot or something. That's good.
I am here in the shadows. I am the void.
You just warped in, you gotta be
Enemy
active.
Veracada.
Gotta figure out something you can do.
With purpose, we await.
Go for pylons and stuff. Good. So if you're gonna do the sentry thing, you have to blink up into his main. You have to show your force into the main or something.
By the heart of iron.
Depending on where, don't just blindly blink up though, because you don't know where his army is. You can use that mothership core to spot. I mean, it's got a lot of
We
vision.
agree. Rono,
I am the heart of darkness.
Careful doing that blind.
Very well.
Careful, back off the stuff. Oh, you're doing that too early. That's not gonna work.
guide us.
That might, maybe warping more sentries. Warping sentries, you're out of force fields. Oh, can't back off. Force field. Alright, so you've lost him here. So it's a bit tricky. You were definitely in a couple of good spots there where you could win that game pretty easily. You just have to recognize it. And I would recommend not shift blinking unless you have like 20 plus stalkers, because you don't actually need a shift blink if you've got like less than 15 or so. If you just walk towards the edge and then blink them all at once, none are going to get stuck. Let's see. Alright, but that build was a little bit off just from our gas at the beginning. Like, it normally hits sooner, normally hits with 3 gates, not 4, and you should be hitting with more units. Let's see. So are you still in the channel? Oh, there you are. Alright. Switch to Protoss before it counts down. Protoss, Protoss, Protoss. Switch. Oh, there you go. Alright. So again, make sure you're building towards the top side of your base. And be very careful with over-probing in the early game. Like, it's fine once you're past a certain stage. But before the cyber core is down, definitely need to be doing one probe at a time.
You have not enough minerals.
Should we probing up? Can we do this one more time? Right away? Shouldn't have to stop. Keep probing up, keep probing up, keep probing up. Okay, make sure you clear this one more time. That'll be your last one for now. Make sure you keep your pylon going. One more probe, and then you're gonna 17 gas. Hey, guys and gas right away. Right away, right away. Probe up one more time. Get your cyber down once your money allows. Get much faster this time. You're going to scout with that probe. Scout, scout. So make sure you get guys in this other gas right away. Good, much better. Alright, so after the cyber's down, you can't do 2 probes at a time now. It's just... Alright, so you're gonna get a pylon up. After this probe is gonna be a mothership core. So mothership core, and then sentry, and then warp gate tech. We're also scouting him as well. Alright, so you can clear this mothership core out, get a sentry going. Get your warp gate tech going as well. So it looks like you've got double gas, probably nothing super early.
Vespine gas.
Justice has come.
Keep rubbing up, keep rubbing up. Alright, so mothership core near the front of your base. Oh, there's a probe in your base, make sure you take care of that.
Psi web established.
Okay, we're gonna get a Twilight down. Gas is still a little bit low. Alright, get your units to the front of your base. Nothing longs up. Stalker.
We await.
I like to rally my gateway to another unit just to make things easy. So keep prepping up though. Don't climb enough. You want your next saves 17 out of 24. So that'll be your last probe that you're making now. Start blink right away. Add your 3rd gate. Bring this all the way. Yep.
I am here in the shadows.
Go and make another stalker as well. Just keep queuing up stalkers. Good pylons, okay? Good pylon spot. We're gonna keep another stalker, keep Crimson Blink. I'd go ahead and get a Hallucinated Phoenix in there to scout him. I want to see if he's going DT or Stargate or whatnot.
Eager to strike.
Pylons in advance, so you're gonna need another one.
I am here in the shadows.
Try to make that Phoenix take it the most direct path there.
Warp field
Just because it's
online.
important that you scout him ASAP.
On the wings.
What does he got? Looks like he's got a rubber facility. Looks like he did an expand build. So we want to be moving that way. Should be able to tell us to expand without scouting the expand. Warp gates turn on though, your money's gonna start floating. The warp gates aren't turned on. You're not going to either. Maybe even add a fourth gate, which we really should have been warping in sooner. Warping. Go.
I am here in the shadows.
Just start poking at the front immediately. Even though Blink isn't done, you should be able to run away from anything. But keep Chronoboosting Blink. Get a lot of Chronoboost.
Fall back to the shadows.
Just keep working. You just pick off the natural. You can back off if you'd like.
Fall back to the shadows.
Just wait for a few stock organs.
The shadows.
Okay, you can Chronoboost gateways while you have nothing to do. Pylons in advance.
Shadows.
Maybe go ahead and throw down two. When you're late on a pylon, try to build them as soon as possible.
Direct us.
Alright, gateways turn on.
By the heart of
Warping. Turn on that gateway.
Cold is the void here.
Hey, what are they poking though? Blink is done. Next cannon should be running out soon, so you gotta be poking. Poke. Gotta go.
Here in the shadows.
We've got a force build if needed. We should be able to take that. We got the expansion. Force build that ramp if he comes down. Nice hug. Blink. Time warps. Don't run, you got that. Attack the immortal. Blink micro when you can. Work.
You require me.
Keep picking off stuff.
I am here in the shadows.
You see that pylon on the low ground. Get rid of that pylon as well. And from here you can either keep poking or take an expansion. If you're going to expand that, you want to keep making probes. So you should immediately start Chronoboosting probes. You should immediately warp in like 2 centuries and bring them to the ramp.
Here in the shadows.
With your arm, I mean, at his ramp. I didn't specify. Yeah, you basically want to contain him. You can probably walk those over though in time. You want to get your robo facility down, the next 100 gas. Yeah, keep making probes, so don't cut. Keep Chronoboosting them out. So if he walks, so all your spare APM is just staring at the ramp, waiting for him to walk down so you can force field it off. The probe you have at his watchtower, you want to send back home to be mining. Your mothership core, your next 100 gas.
You require Vespine gas.
Chronoboost it, got a lot of Chronoboost. Pylons in advance, a pylon near a natural would be nice, so when he attacks you can warp in. So again, all your spare APM is just looking at the ramp. Just making sure he's not coming down.
has come.
You could even poke up a stalker, just see what he's doing,
I
and
am
blink
the
down if you want.
voice of the eclipse.
Just to get an idea of what he's doing. Looks like he's got some mortals and stuff. Alright, just back off. So you kind of know what he's doing. Just make your immortal. Chronoboost it.
Additional pylons.
Keep making probes.
I am here.
Mortal should be, Robo should be hockey. Keep making probes though, don't cut. Alright, so send out Hallucinated Phoenix and make sure he's not going blink or something. Because if he's going blink, we probably won't be leaving soon.
Enemies lurk.
Try not to run it straight into his army though, because then you won't get a good scout off. There you go, good.
Ma Farosh.
We're scouting. What do we see? We don't really see anything.
The wings of
So it
justice.
looks like he's just going Robo Stalker.
I will comply.
Keep making preps. So the only thing we're worried about right now is the warp prism, or you not paying attention. So I mean, right now you could just back off if you want to. Just force field the ramp and then back off. Always, yep, there you go. Now run. Alright, keep Chronoboosting on Immortals. Boost out those immortals. Boost. Get your army down to your nat. Transfer like 6 workers over and warp in sentries. I would probably cut probes around here and just focus on warping in. I'd make it an obs after my second immortal. Get your entire army together. Only zealot, sentry zealot. These force shields are going to be key here because his army is going to be larger, but he has to work up a ramp. Make sure Robo's rallied right, by the way. You don't want to get stuck in there. Highlands in advance. Spy block. Alright, make sure your mothership core is not in the same hotkey as your army because it'll make force shielding very difficult. So, I would, if I haven't seen anything by now, I would just know the Hallucinated Phoenix to see if he took an expansion. And keep making immortals, by the way. Everyone stop. Chrono boost. Keep warping in zealots. Alright, so does he have an expansion? Looks like he does, so you want to be probing up again? Yep, good. You want to forge down and a Robo Bear. You just got his attack by chance. So still out another Phoenix. Alright, double gas for natural. That needed to be done. I thought I saw you queued up, maybe I got confused. You've got a lot of Chrono Boost. Anything you can spend it on. So right now we just need probes and immortals, really. Oh, where's the 5 block? So go ahead and cancel that immortal then, because we'll be making Colossi by then. Maybe throw up some more pylons. 2's not really enough. Dives in gas right away though, because you're already low on gas. Don't really need to be warping in though. There you go. Right, keep making probes though. Colossi. Colossi, maybe be working on those rocks. Did we scout tech yet? Still haven't scout attack. Make sure you get a Hallucinated Phoenix. And you really don't want to be warping in right now. Like, if anything, you'd want to be taking a 3rd base. Be working on your rocks. I would take the other 3rd. Yeah, start working on the rocks though. Start making Colossi range. Chrono boost out your Colossi. Keep probing up. You're taking a 3rd base. You need to be taking up. You scout his tech yet? Nope. Last Hallucinated Phoenix needs to be gone. Looks like he's got a forge and Colossi. Okay, so keep making your own Colossi. When your opponent goes Colossi, have a 2nd Robo. So start your 2nd Robo. More Colossi, less Colossi. You should have your own Watchtower. I feel like your Watchtower would be nice. Oh, I think you just. Oh, I see. So good. So probes back to work. Leave like 4 or 5 stalkers in your main, and that'll take care of that. Need to keep probing up though. Don't let them distract you. Probe up. Fix the gas geysers in your main immediately. Those are very important. Gas geysers in your main, and then take the gases at your 3rd. Okay, so probes in your main need to go to your 3rd base.
Research complete.
Yeah. The guys in gas at your 3rd. Alright, so you have a few more probes. Or you can just transfer more from the main actually. But you want to get charge as well. Zealot on your Watchtower would be nice. Position. So cannon each face. Then add a bunch of gateways. And then you're gonna want to Templar Archives. Grab that class section in the main though. Don't want to leave that there. Get a cannon each mirror line. So you want around 7 or 8 class side PvP. You're not quite there yet. Keep practicing at class side.
You must construct additional pylons. Mineral field depleted.
Alright, so you can take a 4th now. Keep putting this down at class I. I'd stick with 8 class I. So if you make one more, that'll be 8. So you want Templar Zealot now? Pylons in advance though?
You must construct additional pylons.
You're not using your gas guys right at your natural. And your 3rd aren't used right either. That's why you're a little bit low. Oh, set your 3rd. You got things to remember, so you can get there fast. Let's replace the cannons. Alright, so you want Archons mainly now? Stalkers are pretty useless PvP. So you can get rid of those. You can just, I don't know, attack his 3rd or something with them. They're actually completely useless. So you can send off those stalkers. You can use them for scouting or whatever, doesn't matter.
The merging is complete.
You need to start stacking them though, so you can max out on different stuff.
As all
I return to serve.
You can just send your stalkers alone if you want.
Return to
Just send them to third.
Very wise.
The ones in your main army too.
Complete.
You don't want any stalkers.
We are one with the shadows.
Psyweb established.
You still have some in your main army. Make sure you get rid of those.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
You want watchtower control? Like a Zealot in his watchtower, a Zealot in your watchtower.
Blades of iron.
Your extra money you can be adding to
return
gates,
as one.
plus their attack. And so like gas is at your 4th. Keep stacking these stalkers there so you can max out.
I am the heart of darkness. For the
Probes can be
reckoning,
going to your new base from your 3rd.
it shall be as you say. We move unseen. Vespine geyser exhausted. Cold is the void.
So you want to remax on Archons, basically.
Exhausted.
You need to be using your gases at your 4th. So like 8 probes, and you need more probes than that. You only want them to stay 16 out of 24. So you need to remove 4 more after those. There you go. So max out on Archons. It was in the main turn on. See him pushing out a little bit. You might want to back off until you get these Archons. More.
We cannot hold. The merging is
Working Smite Templar. Gotta get the Morphin. You know he was heading across the map. You check off the Zealot off your watchtower too. Can't really tell where he's going. Vision of watchtower. Like he could be headed towards your 3rd right now. You wouldn't know. Make sure you de-hotkey it. Yeah. Is your army hotkey?
is complete. We cannot hold.
We await.
So you should be in between your bases when you don't know where he is.
Direct us.
You can send out hallucinations to find out where he is. Just need map vision.
As all are one.
We are the
Right. Looks like you see his army now. Idle herbs in your main need to go to your 4th.
Assault Data Vault.
Okay, now you're looking to start a fight though. You've got plenty of bank for your zealot weapons after engagement happens. You've got your archons, you just need proxy pylons.
We agree.
You should be good to go.
Upgrade complete.
Guide us. We proceed. Downloading.
Orphan zealots, not too much micro, just orphan zealots. Okay, now we're working on micro again.
We proceed. Direct. Psi web established.
So PvP, ideal unit comp is going to be 8 Colossi, around 6 Immortals, and then the rest is going to be Archons with the Zealots as filler. As need. Don't want any Stalkers or anything like that. Yeah. So yeah. Like, are they going care? Or do you mean just Tempest or? You basically just want like Archon, High Templar, Stalker. If they start going carriers, though, you need Tempest. Because if you let them get like past 6 carriers, it's going to beat everything besides Tempest. But they shouldn't be able to get to that point if they're going Tempest Fordray. Let's see. Alright, so another PvP or?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. It's a pretty hard matchup. Alright. Sorry, I think our gases were a little bit late again. That's why you're pulling a little bit of money in the early game, so we'll make sure we get them right on time this game. And Alright, so any questions or just at it again?
That was way too much money being floated.
It was definitely better that game though. Definitely. Okay, scratch. I realize why you're low on gas. It's actually 15-15 gas, not 15-17. So I've been telling you wrong. Alright, so we'll make sure we'll pull 15-15 this time. I knew something was off, but I could have sworn it was 17. Alright. This map is actually really good for Blink, though. It's definitely one of the better Blink maps. Yeah. Alright, so Chrono Boost one more time. Never have to stop Chrono Boosting. Then it'll get your gateway down. Generally, you want your buildings positioned away from the edge. So be careful with that. So prep up one more time, and then 15-15 gas.
Not enough energy. You have not enough.
Make sure you're boosting them. Let's just cyber them. Cyber. Oh, where's your cyber at?
You have not.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. No, I'm not. Oh, it's way late. Oh no, I was looking at his money and looking at your vision. Oh dear God. Okay. So now you're scouting. Oh, you scouted too early this game. That's why you had no money. Always scout after Cybercore. Alright, so you need to pylon once. And try not to build all your pylons like that, because I mean you've got very limited options on where to put your tech. It's pretty easily scouted. Cancel one probe and make a mothership core. Chrono boost it. Alright, that's much better gas-wise. Alright, so rally everything to the front of your base. You don't need to build anything yet. Good. Probe up. Now you can make your Twilight Council. Oh yeah, this is much better gas-wise. Get rid of that probe though. It's preferred he doesn't see that. But it's too late. Probe up. Make your stalker.
As all are
Alright. So nothing to do yet until Twilight's done. Then you start Blink. Keep probing up though. Don't cut. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and start Blink. Chrono boost it. And you're gonna add 2 more gates as your money allows, but get 1 more stalker first.
reinforcing sideway.
Alright, so you're gonna add 2 more gates now. So Chrono boosting that Blink. Yeah, good.
You have not enough minerals.
Get that. Very good. Yeah, you can't move out though. You can't move out. This is way too early. Can't metagame.
By the heart
Just
of
stay at the top of your ramp and just use hallucinated Phoenix to scout, remember? So Chrono boosting Blink.
Research complete.
Gateway's turned on so you can start warping in. I would definitely make that a proxy pylon next time, because you need to start getting some proxy pylons up. Gateway's turned on though. Keep Chrono boosting Blink, warping. Scouting him, where's he going?
I am here in the shadows.
So he's going... He's got his tech. He's got his tech. So he's going Blink. So make sure you're warping in. Warping. Gateway's turned on. Your macro's slipping. Units should be together. Warping. You can Chrono boost Gateways if you want. You need to spin this money. Hey, you can go down the ramp. You know he's going Blink too. Why are you down the ramp? Yeah. Get back up there. Person who attacks and Blink versus Blink is gonna lose. You need to be scouting with your probe though. See if you have expansion done.
Skills.
Now I'd be careful sitting right on the edge. You want him to blink up, because if he blinks up, you're gonna have blink not on cooldown. I mean, go ahead and add a fourth gate, but you really should be able to spend your money off 30. You need pylons though. Get a proxy pylon set up. Just for harassment. Try to not make it in an obvious spot though.
We
We'll work on that.
As all are lost.
Wait, does he have an expansion then? You need to scout that
You must construct additional
with your probe. Warping. Nice. You can't let him pick off that gateway, by the way. Get up there, get fight. Guardian shield and blink. Time marks are fine too. Okay, get that G up. Blink micro. Warping to spin that money. Fourth gateway turned on. Spin. Carnivorous gateways. Warping. He still doesn't have an expansion done.
here in the shadows.
I mean, you can scout with that probe you have it as natural. And you see Dark Shrine, so you gotta warp in Sindries and throw down a Robo right away. And then start blocking off your ramp with Stalkers. You gotta warp in Sindries. You know he's gonna be warping in DP soon. You can block the ramp with Stalkers. Very good. I mean, you can wall off the front of your ramp with pylons if you want.
As all are one.
Force shield again soon. Wall off the front of your ramp with pylons. No, the front of your ramp. You can wall that top area off. You're gonna have to force shield again soon. Working more sentries.
Not enough energy.
Okay, I'll have to do it again soon. Oh shit. Let's force shield it back. Force shield it back. Ops. Credit. Force shield again. Force shield them out.
We await.
Pull probes. Pull. Send all your probes to your natural. Get rid of these DTs. Probes back to work. Back to work. Make a second odds. You need to attack them now. Just attack them with everything and leave your mothership core. Guys and gas guys.
Shadows.
Look at your money. You gotta get guys and gas.
You
You
require
can remake probes too, just spend your money. You should leave the mothership core though. So you have a threat and overcharge for new DTs.
you require more distant
You still have that probe inside his main somehow, so I would just build a pylon and not show it. Go, you gotta be headed that way though, you gotta go. Warping on your way there. Keep making probes. Spend that money.
You require more Vespine gas.
So in your next warping, I would warp in Poisots for that main pylon, and just send them to his main middle line. You can Carnivorous gateways, spend your money. And start warping his zealots into his main. Alright, you want to be attacking his front at the same time as they're going in. You want them distracted if you can.
Justice be done.
Back up. So I would back off if you can. If you look at his main middle line, dead. So you should be taking your own expansion. Your main nexus isn't really great, by the way. You got 3 idle probes. Or 2. Should be making more probes.
You have not
So careful, you can't get your army trapped. Remember, he does have blink. So I mean, honestly, I'd be okay with that now. Just back off. Personally. If you get trapped there, you're gonna lose everything. You should be on A move. You should be on A move. Just force field off. Force field off. Force field off. So you should be making immortals. Not a warp prism. Kratos should be warping and oh, you have enough sentries, I think.
We cannot hold. I am here in the shadows.
So keep making probes.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, you want to be back just slightly, a little bit more. You want him to come into your concave. You want to be out there. Yeah. There you go. All right, that's GG. Still having a little bit of trouble spending your money in that early part of the game. Because you shouldn't have to go up to 4 gates, especially not 5. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, I can just keep grabbing PvPs unless you tell me different. PvP, it's strange because there's a ton of different scenarios PvP, so it's kind of hard to coach PvP because we could be here literally all day with different situations. But with like PvZ and PvT, it's going to be like 4 or 5 main things. That's going to be it. Did you say you wanted a PvZ? All right. Let's see. Let's see. So mid gold is Zerg for students. So PvZ. Are you wanting? Let's see. Right. Right. So, are you wanting a macro build? Are you wanting all in? No, I mean, for you. Do you want to be doing a macro build or an all in? All right. What kind of style do you want? Do you want like ground style or Aerotos style? Kind of like what I do a lot. All right. Have you seen me do it before? What about the like wardery stuff? Yeah, I was just curious if you had an idea of how I do it, but let's. Yeah, okay. Right. Let's see, Zerg player. Let me try tweeting. Mid wall. So he is nice Protoss. Oh, here we go. This guy is rank 16 gold, that'll work. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna 9 pylon out your natural for defeat. And you get a scout. Yeah.
You have not enough minerals.
It's not blocking your nexus, right?
Enough minerals.
We'll find out soon. Probe it up, probe it, probe it. You're a lot more ballsy than I am. That's way too close for my comfort.
You must construct
Yeah,
additional
it's better, I
pylons.
Too early, you don't need to rally your probes down. Just keep rid of some probes. If you don't see early pull, you just want a 17 nexus. So if they don't have a pull down by around 155, you can 17 nexus. You don't need to come back on the. Yeah, you should be still scouting him. Keep probing up. Get ready to chrono boost again. Chrono boost, chrono boost.
Not enough energy.
Keep probing up. Probe up one more time, and then send a probe down. Alright, so I like to leave a probe just outside his natural, so I can see where the lings leave. You're gonna get a forge down right away, part of your wall. You're gonna get a pylon on the opposite side of the wall. Good. That probe you have it as natural, it needs to be scooted up more. If the wings went around the left side, you wouldn't see them leave. Okay. So probe up once, and get your gateway down.
You have not enough minerals.
There we go. Alright, so you're gonna get a Kina down right away. Okay, throw it down, throw it down, throw it down. Then you're gonna probe up. Same thing left in his base yet? Okay. What about now? Try not to lose that probe if you can. That probe should be hotkey. So you should be chronosting probes, you should be getting double gas.
Your probes are under attack. Your probes are under attack.
No, we don't need to. Probe up out of both. Your side record down. Cyber, cyber, cyber. Guys in gas right away. Clear loose trips. Probes back to work. Although we should be sitting on another probe actually, the scout for a third base. So you need a pylon somewhere where you can put a Stargate down. You should be rallied down to your natural because you have 16 out of 24 in the main. Okay, just make sure that Zelt's on hold position. Are you checking for a third base? You can either take that one or the other one. Keep probing up though. Should be getting a Stargate done. Should be making a Sentry as well. Okay, you got a double gas after getting your tech down. Should still be kind of distinct trips. Double gas, double gas.
Your probes are under attack.
Keep probing up, keep probing up. Keep credit those two probes. Guys in gas right away. Make a void ray. You have too many guys in gas at your natural. Okay, so you want to be taking a third base. You should be working on those rocks with your cannon as well. And a Sentry, I suppose. Making mothership core. Keep investing out that void ray. Go ahead and send your Zealot down to your third base. So that Ling doesn't stop it. Not the Sentry though, Sentry stays up. If he's doing a mass Ling attack, you're gonna lose that. Get a pylon down at your third. Keep investing on void rays and start working on those rocks with everything. The void ray needs to be working on those rocks. Mothership core needs to be at your third. Keep probing up. Rally your Stargate to another void ray. Use the void ray's ability to tear down these rocks. Start a cannon at your third innately, and then another pylon. Okay, you can get your +1 air attack, +1 ground. Keep investing on void rays. Sentries, okay, we got some units at your third. Make sure those void rays are going. Don't let those things, don't let these. Gateway's turned on. Might have to cancel the third base. Cancel it, cancel it. So 2 Lings in the main. Use the probes in the main for the way. Get your army together. Wall off your front completely. Your third started again. Void ray, void ray, void ray. Look at your money, spin, spin, spin. Make another void ray. Throw down 2 more Stargates. Throw down your third. Fourth in. Keep probing up. Gases in your main are messed up.
I am here in the shadow.
Only work in Sentries for now. Double gas your third. Try to get a hallucinated Phoenix in there. Scout what kind of tech he's going.
Where do our
Keep chronovisting out borders. Keep probing up, keep probing up. Just keep 2 or 3 probes at a time at least. Your Stargate should be hot.
They've broken through.
Should be making borders at all 3. Just got his tech. If you didn't, you need to keep sitting out hallucinated Phoenix. You know if he's going Hydras, Infestors, Swarm Hosts, Muta.
The skies await. Shazul du Templari. I will comply.
Anyone can attack on yet? Hydras? Either Hydras and the Mutas or Hydras and the Corruptors, one of these. Close to your third,
The stars.
mainly from your natural. Like, yeah. You want them all to say 16 out of 24. Yeah, there you go. So you want +1 shield?
Prismatic.
You're gonna want a Twilight Capsule?
Online.
Guys and gas immediately at your third base. Look at your money, try to spend it. Start adding some gates. Keep making borders. Throw down pylons.
You must construct
Spend that money.
additional pylons.
Never take guys out of gas to build your stuff. Use gas is really important. So you've got one guy out of gas now, you're not gonna get it. So you're gonna want to be working in mainly zealot.
Justice be.
We await.
So make sure you're force shielding and guardian shield if you fights. Don't go too far, don't go too far, no, don't go too far, too far, too far. Just keep working in zealots. You need to be adding a lot more gates though. I thought we added a lot more. Oh, watch your army, watch your army. Warders don't want to be fighting alone. You gotta have force shields with warders.
Guide us.
Get a charge started, get some bar archives.
Key
Need to be adding a ton of gates. You get the 2 archives done yet? So you should be working on Pure Zealot. We're not really sure if it's going to be Corruptor or
We
Muta yet.
await.
You could send out some of your Phoenix to scout, but it's pretty hard to tell.
Direct us.
Your army should be closer to your third too. You want to be in between your 2 bases.
For honor.
If he can just run in and pick it off if he wants to. You should be working on Zealots, Guardian Shield and Force Shields. Try to get a G up. There you go. Always work on Pure Zealots, no Stalkers. Not Mutas in the name. Phoenix. Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Heard of this thing. Army should be to back down to your third. These Phoenix should be able to take care of those. Keep missing out Phoenix. Should be remaking probes and sending them to your men. You know, your fleet beacon down. Don't let them pick off your third base. Pull back the sentries if you can. Turn on the borders. Keep making Phoenix. Rally the Phoenix to another Phoenix. Gases in your main need to be taken immediately. You got too many probes at your third base. Send 5 of those up. Should be warping in Pure Zealot Phoenix and repower the gators in the main. Keep boosting out Phoenix. So your Phoenix should be in your main, and then your entire army should be at your third.
Time for battle.
That way you can deal with any 2-pronged attacks pretty easy. We get a don't think we have a fleet beacon done yet. We need a fleet beacon.
Teleport successful.
Set your main. You got Phoenix there.
Under attack.
It's pretty hard to chase without Phoenix range. So you should be warping in Pure Zealots. So you got guys in your main. You really gotta work on the building positioning. Stuff is gonna be safer tucked away near this.
You must construct additional pylons.
Keep making Phoenix. Pylons and vents.
You must construct additional.
Honestly, you're pretty much about max. I mean, you could actually start moving out, I guess.
I am eager to strike. On the wings of justice.
Yeah, just to get your army together. some hiders. Start your third base. Gotta get there, gotta get there.
Base is under attack.
Time for battle.
You need your entire army there. Okay, so you know you have to push down, so you have to just go. Go, 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 go. 1A, 1A, 1A. Guardian shield goes up. Guardian shield, guardian shield. It's really important. I'll just pick up stuff. One A. Everything needs to be 1A. So you just want to warp in and keep making units. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. Everything needs to be going. 3 Phoenix, middle of the map. Keep making Phoenix, don't even have to look to do it. Make sure army fights together though. Here it comes. Pick up the fighters, the fighters. Go, 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 go. Pick up. Keep picking them up. Yeah, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep hard again. That's GG. Alright, it's a little bit rocky, but that's the idea of it at least. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Alright, so get your prep down. Prep up, you're on 8.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Your mic is really loud again.
Oh shoot, sorry. I think it does that whenever the game starts.
Yeah, yeah. Keep prepping up, keep prepping up. There it goes. Okay, good.
You have not enough minerals.
So anything, as long as the pull is later than 155, you can mix this first. Right, so it's a 2-minute pull. Perfectly safe. Make sure you're boosting though. Keep revving up, keep revving up. Can I do this one more time when it's done? Now I can grab your expansion.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Right. You can hide. Remember that probe you went outside is natural. Get a forge down. Get a forge down. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's pretty late.
You have not
You might be
enough
okay though.
minerals.
So get a forge and then a pylon. That probe that is natural should be somewhere where you can see Lindsley. It's something you 100% have to do each game. So just leave it there. Yeah.
You must construct additional pylons.
Lings can still squeeze through and you won't see. You can just put it like smack down in the middle so if he leaves you'll see it. Get your gateway down. Gateway. Shoot. Cannon is taking. So his wings are out. Okay, this is a very strange law. Because right now I think you have 2 holes in it. But get your double gas. Okay, clear those tropes. Keep probing up. Guys and gas. Guys and gas. They're really late as is. Clear the scrubs. Alright, so you need to send another probe to scout for a third. You need to be making your zealot. You're gonna be really low on gas this game though. Make sure you rally down.
Not enough
Pylons in
energy.
advance. So go ahead and start your cyber core. Keep clearing the steam probes.
You must construct additional pylons.
Does he have a third base?
You must construct
You scout for it?
pylons.
Yeah, you did, okay. So double gas. Get your Stargate going, Sentry. Okay, so you want these getting guys in the gas, keep putting some probes. Pylons in advance, there we go. Guys in the gas, so right away. Right away. Okay, need to be taking your third base, the mothership core going. You can escort that probe with, I wouldn't take that third, no, take the other third. The one below you. Get your void ray going. Chronos the pylon start at your third base. Get a sentry at hold position in your wall. Okay, keep Chronos out the void ray and send it to your third. Stargate should be hacking. Oh, it is. Just make sure your void ray is going to your third. Cannon start your third. Keep probing up. Oh shit, we didn't make probes for a long time. Well, at least for a little while. Keep making void rays.
Research complete.
Take care of that overload right there.
This vessel shall.
Rally your Stargates to another Stargate unit. You normally want to get your... I think you still can. So +1 ground, +1 air. Keep prepping up, like 2 or 3 at a time. Just make sure you're not cutting. Rally everything into your third base. Gases at your third. Rally all your next side to your third. 4 probes from your natural need to go to your third. Make sure you're making probes out of all 3. Always use a hotkey to build probes.
As all
Right, so you're convincing out orders. Your army is a little bit too far forward. You need to be in a more reserved position. Keep convincing out orders.
You have not enough minerals.
Something should be in your wall. The zealot should be in your choke. That means you run through with a bunch of speed things. Alright, guys in gas at your third. Keep making probes, don't cut. Keep convincing out orders. Pylons in advance. Go and get some gateways thrown down at your third base. Start walling that off. And some pylons going through, you're gonna get split. Oh, you got some. There, yeah, there you go. It's like one more gate at your third base. Keep pumping borders though. Have you sent out any hallucinations yet? Do we know what he's doing? Could probably warp in a few more sentries too. You want around 3 or 4 normally. Okay, you're gonna want a Twilight Castle. Pylons in advance, don't get supply block.
They've broken through.
See what he's doing. Looks like he's on lair attack. Can't really see any actual attack. Maybe send out another Husband Phoenix or something. What do you see at your third? See some creep. You see some roaches. Get down there, get down there. Gateway's turned on, put an overcharge. Turn on your borders. Work in the zealots just to distract his AI near your probe line. Don't lose all those probes. Work in the zealots, just work on anything you can. Keep pumping borders, what's that your natural? Don't lose all those probes to 2 roaches. At your natural, don't lose all those probes. Just work in some zealots or something. Stalkers. Work in there, nothing. Okay, probes back to work. Don't send your entire army back for 2 roaches. No, you can do that, can do that, can do that. Get your army back to the front. Get your army back to the front. Yeah. Alright, get your army there, get your army there. Keep proving up because you know you lost a bunch. Honestly, you probably want to counterattack. So just keep queuing up borders and go. Keep proving up though. Fix your gas guys at your natural. Retake your third base. Probably need to rally these borders to your natural because he might counterattack. So Chronobus these borders out and just rally them to your natural. Got a Chronobus though. You've got a ton of Chronobus. So you're just looking to do any damage you can. This half is fine kill. Keep going, keep going. Go to his natural now. Probably pick that hatchery off.
Shall be done.
Just keep pumping borders back at home now. Pylons in advance. Let's pick off that hatch, turn on the borders. Pick off the hatch. Looks like you got some units at your third. You got those big targets. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go to the main. Don't pay too much attention to your natural. Your borders need to keep going. You can warp in zealots at your natural if you want. Just keep making. Watch your borders. The hiders are popping out. Careful, careful, careful. Finish off that layer then. That mothership core. That's your ticket back home. You can probably recall now. You've probably done enough damage. Oh, you didn't bring the borders. So use the borders that just popped out. You got five borders sitting at home. Not doing anything. Keep prepping up. You've lost a lot of preps, so keep prepping up. Roaches remain. Take care of them. So I mean, I guess you'd keep pumping borders. Repower the stargates. Go clean up those units down in there. If they're 3 units, all your borders get together. Those are all 3 units. Just chase all those down.
Andy Verified. With purpose.
Maybe get a Zella on that watchtower so you can not get counterattacked. Because you want to try and force the fight if you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So you've got a lot of void rays, and he didn't. Looked like he had more void rays than he had hydras. At least at that spot. The time warp on his. You should be able to fight that, I think. Pretty easily, I guess. So turn on the void rays. Okay, looks like he's gonna top out. So it's a little bit rocky, but as you get more comfortable with it, those will probably be a bit easier. So, let's see. All right. Do you want another PVZ? Do you want a PVT? Do you want a PvP? Do you want replays to look at? Or do you have replays to look at? What would you like to do? PvP. Let's see. Let's see, PvP. Yeah, so feel free to ask anything, Lyle. Let's see if I can grab a profiles. You're a little bit low. It's pretty hard to hear you. That's better, yeah. You didn't really press your advantage soon enough. Like, as the game goes on, your army is going to get weaker and weaker. So if you don't make anything happen in the first little bit, you're probably going to lose the game. Let's see what map. Yunsu is probably the best blink map, that or heavy rain, so let's do that. Alright. So Desu said he would play. All right, good to go. Just remember 15-15 gas. Alright, just remember you don't have to stop chronoboosting. Constant chronoboost on that Nexus. And remember not to scout so early. You can scout for proxies right now, but you can't. You don't want to go scout on him. Probe. Don't cut. Make sure you're chronoboosting. The first 3 are constant chronoboosts. Keep probing up. Cutting probes a little bit too often. Even the little bit that you are. Pretty significant guys and cats. So you're gonna get your cyber core down and then you're gonna scout them. Get it down, get it, please get it down. Just throw it down. Go scout. Probe up. Right. So you're gonna get another pilot done as your money allows.
You have not enough minerals.
That chronoboost wasn't really needed. But get starting mothership core right away. Alright, get your sentry, cyber core, and you're holding all chronoboost, remember, for that Twilight Council. So are you scouting him? So what do you got? You got double gas. Looks like you're probably gonna lose that probe if you weren't paying attention. Pretty standard opening from him. He could do aggression, because he does have 2 gateways and chronoboost to the cyber. But alright, so you're gonna want to Twilight Council. Everything should be rallied to the front of your base.
Has come.
And again, your tech positioning, like, is that really the best spot for it? Probably not. Probably behind your mineral line is the best spot. But make your stalker. Get an idle probe.
Your probes are under attack.
So your army should be hotkeyed, your gateway should be hotkeyed, your Twilight Council should be
We
hotkeyed.
await.
Gotta get in the habit of hotkeying stuff. Okay, that'll be your last probe
Probes
though.
are under attack.
Okay.
Guide.
I'm glad you didn't use force field there. You definitely don't want to. Start your blink, and 2 more gates. Immediately. Keep making stalkers. Probably should close your the stalkers by the gates. So you're gonna keep that stalker now. You're gonna need a pylon. Keep chronoboosting the warp gate attack.
You have not enough minerals.
Enforcing siren. As all are one.
You can just shut this down that, not a problem. So you do need to send out a probe for a proxy pylon though. And you do need to hallucinate Phoenix in the air to scout this time.
In the shadows.
Don't chase with another ship core. Yeah. Phoenix. No! Well, you're gonna have to play blind then. Don't send your probe to the middle of the map like that. I mean, the chances of it actually getting to his base are very, very slim.
Research.
You're almost always gonna have watchtower control or something. Gateway's turned on though. Oh, your macro. Look at your macro. Spin. Gateways. Turn on these gates. These are really late. You need to be moving that way too. Warping. Did I probe get anywhere near his base?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You need to be sending out a probe. Gotta get there.
Research complete.
We
Yeah.
agree.
You're gonna get spy blocked if you don't make pylons.
Construct additional pylons.
The pylon? Did we scout anything? Just a rebel, so probably an expand. Need a closer pylon than that though. Like one up on the ledge underneath his main is pretty good. Gateways turned on in the main. Okay, you need to be going. Go, 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 go.
In the shadows.
Sorry, hitting a bit late. Warping, warping, warping. Spend your money.
We are one.
You gotta go. You gotta start
All
poking.
are one.
I am here.
Does he have a natural?
Shadows.
So he probably has a natural. I mean, you need to force him to use a photon overcharge early so it starts to wear out.
I am here in the shadows.
So now you can just back off.
Reckoning. Very well. I am
You
the
just see if you can
voice.
do any damage.
I am here in the shadows. Cold is the fort.
Psi web established.
I am the heart.
You gotta be
of
very active
darkness.
against stalkers.
Guide us. By the heart of iron.
Wait, working more sentries if you're gonna pull the stun. Don't lose that sentry, don't lose that sentry, don't lose that sentry. Okay. You need to move the stalkers from the right side. You gotta force them out.
Acquire my skills. I am here in the shadows.
I mean, expanding from this position isn't really possible. If you don't kill them, you've lost the game. For the most part. Just so we use your time wisely, I would just leave, just because you're not going to win. You know, you're about 15 harvesters down. So I mean, you're still missing your opportunities. I don't know if it would help to like go into the replay and show you, like what you can do. Maybe that might be better. Let's get into the replay here. Alright, so at around the time you start turning on your gateways, that's when your money starts to slip. Almost every game your gateways aren't turned on at the right time. It's slowing down your attack quite a bit. But like I said, you are doing probably the hardest strategy to do in the lower leagues, because it does take some good micro and stuff to pull stuff off. But it's a decent opening. Alright, so you're moving on. Again, putting a little bit too much money. I mean,
Paused.
that's basically 4 stalkers right now. So the first thing you should do, though, when you get to his base is you should make him use a photon overcharge right away. That's going to be your first goal. And honestly, if you had, like, even now,
Game
well, not
paused.
with 2 immortals. I don't know, this probably wasn't the best replay, actually, because your attack is really late. Actually, let's just go into one of the earlier ones. Is that it? That the build was, I think, too screwed up at that point. It'd be very hard, very difficult to win that game. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which one were the better ones. Heavy Rain. What happened on that game? I think Heavy Rain was okay. Okay. This was the DT game, I remember now. Oh, which one? Okay, you won one of them. I think you won that one. Okay, this one has to be a good one. I think this was your first game.
I think this was the second.
That's not a perhaps. Okay, so you're moving across the map.
Game paused.
Alright, so, I mean... Alright, so you're gonna poke up. See, did I want to get expand? See, again, you should immediately start poking at the front to see what he's got.
Game
So if his
paused.
entire army's there, you're gonna blink up into the main like you did.
Game resumed.
You're gonna immediately start going after
Game
pylons.
paused.
Let's see what you do. Like you start attacking like gateway or the nexus and whatnot, and you stayed a little bit too long. You could have canceled that one gate. Now, when he's in the main, you could be force fielding the ramp right now with that sentry. So you would walk everything to the front. You'd warp in like 1 or 2 sentries. You would blink all your stalkers to the right side down there, and just focus on the nexus. It would be a free kill. So you kind of do that. But notice how you're attacking the units. Some units are way too close to the ramp.
Game paused.
Yeah, like if you had warped into a couple of sentries or whatnot, like you couldn't come down the ramp at all. You would lose everything for free. You haven't quite lost yet. You've almost lost. Immortals are very slow, so you can easily pull them apart. Like imagine right now if you were at the front of his base. Like, and you just jump on top of that, like that's dead. You just have to be really, really active with your stalkers to see where the weak spots are. Because you're playing pretty passive with them right now, as you can tell. So you're looking for opening, like even if you just... Yeah, that blink right there is perfectly fine. If you just target down the 2 immortals, he loses both of them for free. But you're not really stutter stepping or anything. You're pretty indecisive. Like, that was an easily double immortal snipe right there. Then you lose like 3 or 4 stalkers there for no reason. This blink micros, you know, it's pretty fragile and it's not very forgiving. So I still don't think you've lost quite yet. Maybe you have actually. Yeah, once it gets to this part, I mean, the only way to come back is with simply warping and being cheesy. So like if you had 2 sentries warped in right now, and you'd pull them all the way to the left of the space, like that right there was perfect. You had 2 sentries to warp in, 2 or 3 sentries, you can definitely still kill the nexus. But now it's pretty much to a stage. It's pretty hard. So yeah, you've lost from here. But it's just about recognizing what you can do with the blink stalkers and abusing the sentry warp in if you can't kill them. Let's see. Let's see. All right. What about now? PVT, PvP, PvZ. Any replays? All right. Let's see. All right. So Terran, mid-gold Terran. If you have any questions while I'm finding someone, you just let me know. So when they go mech, you see a lot of mech? Huh, alright, well we can do that. And this guy says he can mech. Alright. Right, so you're gonna have 9 pylon, 13 gate, 13 scout.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Let's make sure Chronoboost right away. Standard 3 Chronoboost on your Nexus, don't have to stop in between each. Yes, you're gonna 14 gas. Get ready to Chronoboost one more time, that'll be your last one.
Not enough energy.
Really want to start working on spreading out pylons, and that's for all matchups. So, are you scouting him? Definitely want to be scouting him. I wouldn't worry about. You want to see if he's got a gas or not. Ah, shit, now you can't see. Get your cyber done. You're going to be making yours out when you can. Don't follow his SV around. No reason to do it. He's just wasting money time. Get your zealot going. Sell it before that pylon. That way if he builds it in your bay, you can take care of it. So you want to send a probe down to your map? Oh, you've already got one down there. So I mean, you can cancel the zealot if his SCV stays in his main, and just get a really fast expansion done. So cancel that zealot, and just get your expansion done.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, so you're gonna make a militia core and Chrono boost it down immediately. Chrono boost it. Okay, then you're gonna get a stalker.
You have not enough minerals.
Probe back to work. Double gas, or just one gas. Ooh, probe up. Get your work get started after that. Probe up, probe up. Don't Chrono boost cyber. There's almost no situation in PvT where you want to Chrono boost cyber. It's all gonna be on probes.
As all are one.
So I would leave this militia core in your main in case he goes Reaper.
We agree.
Guys in gas right away.
I am here in the
You're
shadow.
gonna make a second stalker. Need to rally both next side down to your natural. Transfer 2 probes. Keep probing up though, don't cut. Alright, so you're gonna get a robo facility done. Alright, so you're kind of boosting probes. Gonna be getting a sentry when your gas allows.
I am here in the shadows.
Side web established.
Cold is the
Oops, the
void.
pylons in advance. Gonna get 2 more gates done. And then you're gonna double gas. Oops, so go ahead and double gas. Keep credit boosting probes though. Don't ever cut. It should be making an obs. I'm be getting a forge down. Chrono boost that obs.
Research complete. Not enough.
Send it to his base. Pylons in advance. Get your robo bay down. Okay, more than 1 pylon at a time. You're starting to go into class A, so you're gonna do at least 2. I'm going to get +1 attack. Alright, so you can make a second obs, 1 for your airspace. Okay, get a Twilight Council down. Okay, you should be scouting with that obs now. What do we got? Scouting with that obs. Right, so it looks like he's got factories on the way. Let's go scout his army. Looks like he's got a second factory, so he is going mech. So I like to make class A though. We should be making 1 or 2 class A, so get a class A started. Get range started, always Chrono boost. Keep making probes. Did you get that Twilight Council down? You did, okay. So you just want to leave that obs where you can see if he leaves his base. Alright, so you're gonna start charge. Normally against bio you go blink, but it's gonna be max the charge. Leave pylons in advance, so you're not gonna be able to make class A. Obs is too far away from the army. You can't see if it leaves or not. Okay, there you go. Alright, so you're gonna keep that second class site. Yep, good. Keep making probes though, don't cut. Keep going to grab a third base. Although it looks like he's moving out, so you might want to put a hold on that. Keep swiping results. Keep producing class site. Now against Spec, you want to make him siege up before he gets to your base. So you should be trying to meet him halfway out on the map.
With purpose.
And at least make him siege up once or
We
twice.
agree.
Pylons in advance though, you get supply lines.
Upgrade complete.
Watch your army though. Careful. Back up a little bit. Yep, made him siege up, so you can just back up. You can take your other third. Just take your other third so you can get one started. You just see him put up his, so you need to start one. Keep boosting out class A though. You want Immortal next, not a class A. Go and get your +2 attack. Keep warping in Zealots. Start adding on gateways. 3 or 4 gates. An obs over his army would be nice.
Complete.
You got one with your army. Keep making probes though, don't cut, because he has a third on the way and you have a third on the way. So no reason to cut. Do need more gateways than that though. Hold up. This whole position. Good. Good. Okay. Keep boosting on Immortals, keep warping in Zealots. Might need to be adding some more gateways though and pylons. Pylons first, pylons. When you're late on a pylon, just throw one down like right next to that probe. Because this took like 10 seconds to travel. Careful the units, careful. Back up. Just throw down every charge if you want. Just keep boosting out on Immortals, gateways turn on. Just keep warping in Zealots. Temple Archives would be nice for Archons as well. Pylon needs to be started at your third base. Now you see him unsieged right now. If you jumped on that, you would probably just completely kill everything.
As all are one.
You could probably just 1A and close your eyes and kill that entire army. Chase it down, you have charge.
Romo Hashim.
Try to be macroing the two behind this. Warp in, stuff. No prep back, careful, don't go too far though. Just leave a Zealot on your watchtower so you can get good vision. Keep prepping up, you got no probes at your third. You got a Temple Archives down, so you wouldn't be making Archons. You should be at your third base too. That's the only place you don't have vision is at your third. If he walks straight up to your third and sieges it up, you're gonna lose it. You gotta be moving to your third, move to your third. The entire army, you just left a bunch.
Upgrade complete.
Got 2 Immortals in the middle of that, 2 ops. They're taking a very bad path there too. You should be mixing Archons, you should Photon Overcharge your Nexus. Photon Overcharge that Nexus. 3 units. You shouldn't be fighting. You gotta get that Photon Overcharge off. Spend your money. Yep. Warping. The class A sitting at home. You want Immortals though, not class A. Warping. So you should be retaking your third. Spend that money. Warping. You can add a second robo. Should be making probes. Get that third base queued up. Yep, 2 probes down there. Archons get priority as far as warping in. You got 2 obs with your army. One should be scouting his army. One zealot should be on your watchtower for vision. One zealot should be on his watchtower for vision. Got a bunch of idle probes. Make sure you send them to your 3rd. You want Archon, Zealot, Immortal.
Direct us.
Okay, you saw Widow Mines at your watchtower, so you might want to send your obs that way.
Guide us.
Maybe a stalker or something.
Mineral field.
Archons really get priority though. Like you're wiping in Zealots. Zealots aren't going to do near as much for you as Archons.
Mineral field depleted.
Should be making Immortals. Current boosting them. Rally them correctly. Always current boost. Both Rebos should be hotkeyed. You're only making them out of 1. Robos need to be started. No, you already have a second Robo. It's above the one you just put down. There you go. Chronoviston. Should be getting +1 shield. That odd should be over your watchtower, because remember your Widow Mine killed your Zealot, so you want to clear that off if you can. The odds, you need the odds though. Don't walk past like. Oh, you do have odds though. Alright, so get the Zealot on that watchtower. You need the gases at your 3rd. Need to be maxing out on Zealot, Archon, Immortal. These Rebos shouldn't be idle. Oh, now you have no gas, so I guess you should. More preps from your main need to be going to your 3rd. Now your army should be more in the middle of the map, because you can't allow him to just walk to your base. Like you want to make him siege up over and over. You left an Archon, by the way. Want to grab your 4th base. The gases at your 3rd need to be used immediately. Cannon each mineral line would be nice. These Rebos should not be idle though. Constant Immortal production. Always current boost as soon as you start those.
Guide us.
Your army should be more in the middle of the map though. Want to be grabbing that 4th base. You would want a pylon somewhat near the middle of the map too.
My charm. You require more Vespine gas.
Push that middle of the map. You can't just let them walk to your base. You can't let them walk to your base. You can't let them get those high ground areas and siege it up and stuff. No, that's too late now, I think. Try to get obs over his army. So you're going to want to engage this from 2 sides if possible. Like Zealots and a few Immortals coming in through the back. And obs should be over his army though, so you can see when he sieges up. Make sure it's unhotkeyed from your army. Move that. Don't just stay in siege right now. Careful, 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 careful. Okay, let's teach him. Your Zealot's went in way too early, and that's not really how you want to split your army when you're doing that. You'd only want like a few units to come through the back. Let's see. Well, actually, I think you would have won that fight if you just won 8, actually. But when you don't have such a superior unit composition, you want like 6 or 7 Zealots with like 2 Immortals coming in from the other side, and then them smashing together at the same time. But you were a little bit behind just from the early game because you lost that Nexus. With mech, it's just really important that you don't let them just walk to your base like he did. Like, if you let them get sieged up, you're already in a tough spot. Like, if he's near your base, sieged up. But if you catch him in the middle of the map as he's trying to push to your base, it's pretty easy to beat it. Um, um, all right. Well, do you have any questions or anything? So the first thing I would probably do is get the. All right, hang on. I actually have it right here. So this is the first build that I taught you. It's actually really good. I like it a lot, and this has a really good guide on it. But you'll make sure you have that build copy done. You just copy and paste it or whatever. And say you do it on ladder, you'd want to look at the replay and then copy the timings down and see if you were around that time when you put it down or whatnot. Because the easiest way to improve PvP is going to, or not PvP, but in general, is just to have a solid build and to follow it completely. I think people underestimate how much that actually helps. So you want to be doing that for all three matchups though. So the PvZ build that I showed you, just hop into one of those replays, and then the PvT build, just the opening on that one. Same deal. Then if you're still having trouble, just message me on Skype, and I'll look at the replays or whatever and tell you what you're doing wrong. But yeah, I suppose that's it for now. Right, but do let me know how it goes though, either way. All right. All right, sounds good. All right, see ya.